their sexuality, they are their depravity, their mental illness, whatever. But in the case of Mary Magdalene, her 7 demons are the 7 vices. And this means that she's vain, that she's garrulous, she's personified as lust.
After Jesus cast out Mary's demons, she became one of his followers.
She was among the women that accompanied Jesus as he traveled and who provided for Jesus and for Jesus' needs.
These few references are all we know of Mary Magdalene in the New Testament until we get to the final moments of Jesus' life and his death on the cross. According to Luke, Mark, and Matthew's Gospels, Mary was one of several female witnesses at the crucifixion. But in John, Mary Magdalene was the pivotal witness who was at the cross during his death, who saw the stone being rolled before the tomb after he was laid inside, and who was the first person to encounter the risen Jesus. John's version of the resurrection gives Mary Magdalene her greatest role yet in the Passion. The dramatic incident has been depicted in history more than any other moment of Jesus' life.
In this story, Mary Magdalene goes to the tomb by herself, discovers that it's empty, tells male disciples, they check it out and leave. She stays behind, just crying and weeping and mourning, and a man who she believes is the gardener asks her why she's weeping. And she says, "They've taken away my Lord. I don't know where you've taken him. If you've taken him, please tell me and I'll come get him." And then the man she supposes to be the gardener says her name, Mary.
Suddenly she recognizes him and she says, "Rabboni," which means my teacher, my rabbi. And in that moment of recognition, there's a very tender moment. And he says, "Don't embrace me, because I haven't yet ascended to my Father."
It's quintessentially expressing the passion that Mary Magdalene has for following Jesus and her devotion to him.
And then the risen Jesus instructs her to go back and to tell the other disciples that he's been raised from the dead. That, in some sense, makes her the apostle to the rest of them.